What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I love going live on the computer because it makes me sound like my voice. It sounds like so good. Like I just found so good. Like I listen to me. If I didn't know West Coast, I would go on live and I would type in top Cowboy talk. And if I found this guy with this voice like this, I would be like, dang, I'm gonna listen to this guy. But hey, man, it's your boy West Coast, man. I got the homie, man. I know he's not cowboyed up, but that just lets you know that he's now gotten he's gotten a couple reels that's hitting a couple million streams. Because you already know when dudes get them million streams, they start acting brand new. You know what I'm saying? They can't they Hollywood now. You know what I'm saying? They can't wear cowboy gear out like that. I can't do that. I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Now, actually, that is cowboy gear. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's some premium stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, I got a homeboy that's a designer, and he's a big Cowboy fan. And I told him, I said, bruh, somebody need to design some fly-ass, like, clothes for folks that want to be in the club but still kind of want to rep their team a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, what I do is I wear vintage stuff because, you know, Mitchell and Ness look fly anywhere, bro. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You get you a cool little Mitchell and Ness, I can dress it up. I'll look fly as hell. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's that cowboy stuff from the that pro standard. It'd be high. It's dope though. I like it.
Yeah, hey, it do. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, it's two of them though. It's the Mitchell and Ness that you get from the Mitchell and Ness, and then there's the Mitchell and Ness Pro Standard. The Mitchell and Ness, you got to get the Pro Standards is the team, but then they got the Mitchell and Ness. What they do is they remake like the old stuff. I like both them. You know what I'm saying? I like the Mitchell and Ness too, though, like the original one, because you won't like. That's where if y'all want to be knowing like where I be getting some of this stuff that people don't be knowing. That's where I be getting it from. I ain't even gonna lie. Like these look like this. This is a $13 Richard and Ness Cowboy shirt. You know what I'm saying? I literally got it on sale. It was on sale for 50% off. You know what I'm saying? And I just like him because it's like you ain't gonna find. You know what I mean? It's different. You know what I mean? Like I cowboy, but I cowboy different. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? But yo, man, it is your brethren. We having small talk. It's your boy West Coast. It's your boy Landlord at the bottom. Landlord 723, man. You guys already know whenever we go live, it's two things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit that share button, man. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button, no matter where you're watching that. I need you guys to hit the share button. Hit it. I need you guys to share the content. No matter where you are watching at, share this content, please. Next thing I need you guys to do, there's these things called stars. There's these things called super chats. There's these things called cash apps. If you would like to support the nation, if you want to be able to support the nation, I need you guys to hit that cash app down there and send those stars and send those funds, man, so we can continue to grow things and things like this can continue to grow and prosper in the nation. Now I'm gonna give y'all an update before we go on. Listen to me. Saturday, my sons play their first home game, and you guys know I took on a new career challenge. I will actually be doing what I do right now for the Cowboys. You know, I'll be watching, I'll be like doing the play-by-play. Well, I got hired. I got asked and hired, and they're paying me to actually to broadcast and what is it actually called? I guess you would say PA. I guess it's called PA.
A commentator, I guess.
Thank you for that word. I'm a commentator.
But I'll say this though, Wes, you need to relax a little bit because you can't take this voice out there. So what you gonna do?
Man, hey, listen to me. For the $250 they gonna give me on that Saturday, they gonna get West Coast. Yeah, I mean, they gonna get it. But I'm gonna tell you though, I made them listen. So yesterday, funny story. So yesterday, the reason why I didn't go live yesterday was because I had to go do the high school. They made me learn because I got to do the microphone, and for $250 they said you just can't talk West Coast. You got to do the scoreboard too. So I had to go learn how to do the scoreboard yesterday, and so I'm up there doing the scoreboard, and I'm on the microphone, man. And you know the football came out like I don't know neither one of these teams that's playing. You know what I'm saying? But technically I'm supposed to be going for the home team because I'm here at the home team. And so I'm on the microphone and I'm like, throw the ball, and it's the opposing team, and the AD's like, no, you don't. We don't want him to throw the ball. So I'm like, yeah, I got to remember. When you're on the PA, you're not a fan. You're just a bland person talking football. That's what my boy told me. Like, remember, you're not a fan when you're on the microphone. We just want West Coast. We don't want West Coast Cowboy. We just want West Coast. That's what my dude told me too. He was like, remember, we just want West Coast. We don't want West Coast Cowboy. We just want West Coast. I was like, I got you, dog. For 250, I got you. I got you. Whatever you want me to do, boss, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But landlord, man, let them know. Hey, how's your football week been?
It's decent, man. It's decent so far. Um, I'm just ready to move on from the Browns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not the Browns, but the Saints. I'm just ready to move on from them and get back to the Ravens because that was a nightmare. And we just trying to regroup. You know what I'm saying? Come back stronger this week.
Yeah, man, and we need to win, man, because I don't like landlord being afraid to wear cowboy gear after a loss, man. It's getting ugly out here, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. We got to
That
get us a
don't
win.
happen, but I
Hey,
understand what you mean.
I'm just saying, man, because I know. Hey, listen to me. A couple of y'all, when the Cowboys lose, y'all got to bring water bottles. Why? Because you was not going in the lunchroom. I'm bringing a snack today. How about that? I'm gonna just bring a snack because I know Harold gonna be in there waiting. Hey, what's up, Cheryl? How you doing? How about those Cowboys? You be like, bruh, what? You're a Giants fan. I know, but how about those Cowboys? You know what I mean? Like, when the Cowboys lose, the whole world celebrates. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know we America's team. You know what I'm saying? We the real America's team. But yo, man, I am ready to get on the winning side. And I was telling you guys my schedule to say this. I will not be going to the game this week because I'm doing the game. I'm going to be commentating the game on Saturday. And then on Sunday at 10 a.m., my sons are getting baptized. So all valid excuses, reasons on why I won't be going to this game. My first regular season game will be San Francisco, and then I will catch a Cowboy game after that. You know what I'm saying? After that, and then, playoffs, you already know we're going to be in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? Every day. But just letting you guys know, we will be doing a watch party from the crib. So if you want to tune in, and I got a really dope giveaway for this week. Really, really dope giveaway. Something you guys are going to like, an autographed Hall of Fame jersey I'll be giving away this week from a famous quarterback that played for the Dallas Cowboys. I think I might have just told you who it is, unless you can narrow it down to like two other guys. But yeah, I mean one other guy. But yeah, this week, man, this Sunday, must-win game, and we will be live. I will be live at the crib on the live show right here. I love doing these watch parties at the house, inviting people over. Like this week, I had a dude, my boy Chris from Louisiana, came out. Man, my boy came, watched the game. We had a good time. Man, other than the fact we lost, but other than that, we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Sunday, make sure you get ready for Cowboys versus Ravens. I will be here right here on the computer doing the live show, man. So if you want to tune in, and I will be giving away a Hall of Fame jersey, a Hall of Famers jersey. We'll be going home with somebody who gives the top stars out. You feel me? So yo, man, we've talked enough about this. What up, Joe? What's up, Trantrina, man? Hey, man, I want y'all to direct this. I want you guys to act. We're going to start this early. Ask a question, get an answer. Let's get it, man. Ask a question, get an answer. I need to get the call-in line up, but I don't know how to get it on here with this restream. I might have to call my boy Law Nation because he got it working. But yeah, man, ask a question, get an answer. We're going to put your question on the comment on the screen so everybody can see how smart you are. And then we're going to go from there, man. Let's get this thing, man. Hey, I am excited about this game. The reason why I'm excited about this game is because the Dallas Cowboys need a win, and more importantly, you need a win versus a formidable opponent. Like, just getting a win versus the Giants in today's world would be good, but listen to me, the Cowboys need a win versus a good opponent, man. And the Baltimore Ravens, despite their record, we know they're going to be a good team. You know what I'm saying? More importantly, we know that their defense is going to present challenges. You know what I'm saying? They're going to present challenges. Why? Because one guy that's in the middle of their defense called Raekwon Smith, making $18.9 million a year. The reason why he's making that type of money is because that boy is gooder. I don't know what the hell happened to landlord. He just fell off like a bad sack of dope, right? That boy was gone, right? He was here and then he was gone. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Does Rico get 10-plus carries against the Ravens? I do not believe so. I believe this is going to be a game, and it should be a game, Ezekiel Elliott versus Derrick Henry. And I'm not saying in the proverbial stances. Why? Because they're not going to be on the field at the exact same time. But you like to see the Dallas Cowboys. You would like to see the Dallas Cowboys confirm their own decision by showing the world that, hey, we were right in our picking of Ezekiel Elliott over Derrick Henry, because you got to see it like this. Subliminally, the Dallas Cowboys did make a choice. We did make a choice. We chose between Ezekiel Elliott and Derrick Henry. Now, I want the Dallas Cowboys in this game to solidify that decision. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is to do what? Give Zeke the ball. Let's go. Landlord, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry. Who you got?
Right now, I might go with this game right here. I go with Zeke because I just feel like Derrick Henry. I feel like he's still good. He still got the speed and all that. But if you stop him early, then you good. You just can't let him build up no full head of steam because he a problem when he get going. You just got to stop him before he get going. I feel like we should be able to, first contact him. He one of them guys you got to hold and let the crew come and help you out with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Next question. Hey, we rapid firing question today and do this whole show if we can. Are we going to see Dalvin Cook? I do not believe we're going to see Dalvin Cook this week because Stephen Jones alluded to the fact that Jerry Jones alluded to the fact that he wouldn't be added and they wouldn't be adding anybody. So I don't believe I don't believe that he is going to be playing this game. If I'm not mistaken, Dalvin Cook, if math is right, he's about another week behind the Cowboys. Because remember, he was not in a training camp. The Cowboys were in training camp for almost a month. Right now, he's about at 3 weeks. So I would think he would be ready next week and then the week after. I'm going to tell you the soft spot for Dalvin Cook, I think, right after the bye. Why not? Why not? What do you think, landlord?
Yeah, I think they should be revving him up in a minute. I think this game going to determine his future, his short-term future with the Cowboys. Because if we don't generate no kind of run game, they going to be willing to give him a shot real soon. It's going to be one of those. Like, they're going to be willing to give him a shot soon. Because I don't know who will get eliminated, probably Deuce. He'd probably be the first person to go. You know, they like Rico. They
Don't
like
do that.
Zeke.
Mother plucker, you watch film. Stand on business. Who's going to be the one to go? You ain't getting off
Oh, it's
that
going to
early.
be, I know fans love Deuce. I'm not one of those fans.
Well,
I'm
you better
not that.
put a name on it, bro. You are
I'm
not
not that
innovative.
particular with Deuce. I'm not the biggest Deuce fan.
So
That's what that is.
if Dalvin Cook comes out, Deuce is the guy you're switching out.
Yeah, Deuce got to go. Deuce got to take a seat. Go back to the practice
Okay,
squad. Y'all seen
I'm a,
how to me it looked real bad when he got his opportunity. And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. This is a physical game, man. I don't want to play around with Deuce. Not to say that Deuce can't hold his own as a young man, but it's just levels to this.
Hey, that's a good ass question. Because you know who I was thinking about? I was thinking about Hunter Lukey because I feel like they have packages for Deuce. Because man, listen to me. There is no way that you're out there looking at Deuce Vaughn and all these other running backs and telling yourself that he can do the exact same thing that they can. Bro, he don't even look like them. He don't even look like them. He don't even look like them. So it's like like if you're keeping him on the team, that means he's showing you something that he can do that maybe they can't do. My only thing with Deuce is let us see it, dog. Because you out here trying to make Deuce do what everybody else do, and he's not even the same size as those dudes. He's not even the same size as those dudes. So my thing is this. My question for the Cowboys when it comes to Deuce Vaughn is, and I think this is a realistic question, why is he on your team? Answer that in a game. If you can't answer that, then yeah, he shouldn't be. Because he does have a skill set. I've seen it. But my question is, do we have the offensive coordinator to bring it out? Do you think we have an offensive coordinator that can bring that out? What you think, Lamb? From what you've seen from our OC, you think we have that creativity to bring it out?
Yeah, I do. I do. I think it's just early, man. I had put out a tape. Well, I put out a play on Twitter and showed them like the chemistry just off. That come from being not having enough reps together. They don't have enough reps together. And this is a new offense, new offensive line. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna take some time.
All right, let's go. Next question. From Miss Regina Green with the green. What's up with you, auntie? She wants to know, does Turpin get in the offense? And that's a good question. My answer to that, or Land, if you want to take it first, I'll give you mine. Does he? I don't know. Does he need to? Yes. Kavontae
I
Turpin.
say he definitely needs to.
Go
Like
ahead,
we
landlord.
need a spark. We need a spark for sure. Cause like we seen, it took a little time for the wide receivers to get going in that last game. So I mean, Turpin is somebody you need to be handing the ball to. He's somebody you need to be motioning around. You need to be doing a lot of things with Kavontae Turpin. And to me, he's like the most electric player outside of CeeDee Lamb on this team, and he need to have a big role on this offense.
Hey, can I ask, when you think about Kavontae Turpin and his skill set, right? Could you probably say that he's probably the most underutilized player we have on offense?
He's the most underutilized player that we should be using. Yeah.
Facts. Okay. That's what I want to think. Like, and what I mean by underutilized is I mean like this. Like, we all see the skill set that he puts out there, right? We all see what you can do in special teams. Listen to me. If you can bring kick returns back, you know what that means? That means it's Wickle Nation. That means that your vision is pretty damn good. And that means that on screen plays and any other plays that are designed like kick returns, because a kick return is basically a screenplay on offense. That's exactly what it is. Once you get the ball, it's a kick return. You have guys that are in front of you blocking, and you have guys that are coming down. You know what I'm saying? That is, my question is this. Instead of throwing screenplays to Ezekiel Elliott, and I love Zeke, but throw a screenplay to Deuce, throw a screenplay to freaking to Kavontae Turpin, and also put Deuce Vaughn back there on kick returns and I love you, Wanye, and I know you're just trying to get some money because you had the baby. So listen, I'm not knocking you for returning kicks. I'm just saying, bro, let somebody else get that $750. They're giving like $7.50 per kick right now. Let Deuce get that $750, dog. Because I listen, when I saw Wanye running kick returns, I felt like I went on Madden and put him back there. And then I was like, yeah, my bad, dog. I'll put you back. Like, it was a lot of stuff that happened in this past game that just, like, it was a lot of different things that you just saw in this game that you ain't never saw. I ain't never saw Kavontae Turpin. I mean, I ain't never seen Wanye Thomas back there returning kicks. I ain't never seen a guy get punished for playing well in Demarion Overshawn only getting 12 off defensive snaps. Like, there was just a bunch of stuff that Zeke got punished too. Let's just go back to normal stuff in this next game. You feel me? All right, so that's a good question, Auntie. Next question says, who are you most concerned for in this game? Offense putting up points or defense containing their offense? Landlord, you want to take a whack at that? What is concerning you the most, landlord, other than getting caught being on the phone at work right now?
Somebody to stop randomly asking me stuff, but you know, far as
I didn't know that was random. So what you got to let me know so I can do it so it won't see, because I didn't know that was random. I thought you were coming back in on break or something. Go ahead.
Nah, see what it is. You know, it's kind of loud out here, but I got you though. But my biggest concern probably is containing Lamar Jackson. So it's their offense. I ain't too concerned about our offense.
Okay.
I'm not.
So, hey, I am in the same boat as you. I am at this, and it's a sad day in America, man, because this defense at one point was the thing I held my hat on, was the thing that I could always count on, was the thing that I always like. And man, like, I don't know if that means my offense is just, I'm hoping that my faith in my offense has grown. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my faith in the defense is kind of diminished a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you can only lose in one guy. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this. If I got to ask myself, do you think it's going to be harder for you to go out there and score or for me to go out there and stop them from scoring? Right now, honestly, especially in home games, bro, we're giving up in the last two games, bro. We're giving up damn near 40 points a game at home, bro, in the last two home games, one being a playoff game. I'm unfortunately nervous for my defense, and that's a sad day in America. And to keep it real, that's why I'm not putting them motherfuckers on the field first. And keep it real with you. Y'all going to have to sit your ass on the sidelines, and Dak going to have to go out there and be the $60 million leader that I know Dak can be. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I do not. If you gotta ask me, West Coast, all the money in your pocket, I need you to put all the money in your pocket and all the money in all these folks, these good cowboy people pockets. You know what I'm saying? That didn't went to work and paid their taxes. If you gotta bet all our money on if the Dallas Cowboys can stop the Ravens on their opening drive, or if the Dallas Cowboys can score on their opening drive, I'm putting our money on the Cowboys scoring on our opening drive. I'm sorry, dog. That's just where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I trust the offense way more.
That's and it's crazy because the offense got its issues too. The offense got brand new players that ain't even played in the league like that. The defense ain't got nobody. Listen to me. The defense ain't got nobody that's playing their third game in the NFL. The offense got two of them. Two. That's playing their third game ever in the NFL. Listen, I'm not blaming.
See, that's a problem right there. I just feel like
it's too early to blame. You think it's too early to blame Zimmer though? Like realistically though, I want to know. Do you? I mean, we because I say week 3. Do you think it's a little? You think you know what I mean? Because it's like if you may still have a little leftover from the last. You know what I mean? You think it's a little too? When should we really start expecting change from Zimmer? Talk to me.
To me, I don't think it's too early. Because instead of you trying to give us the whole defense, you should be trying to give them something that they can, survive with. You only got 1 year. So if they ain't ready, they don't need the whole defensive playbook. They need a base defense, some formidable stuff that they can survive with. You know what I'm saying? You should have had a solid, 10, 15, 20 plays that they done mastered already. Don't try to get them the whole playbook right now. You can master those 10, 15, 20 sets and then build on them as the season going on. So if they ain't ready, that's gonna be on Zimmer. And I ain't gonna lie, like I know it. Hey, we done seen coaches get fired for stuff like that. Now I know it's early, but I'm just saying we done seen people get fired for performances like that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right here: like when you sign a 1-year deal, you ain't got no time, dog. When you take a 1-year deal, you are saying that what I need to fix, what I need to do, we can do it right now. Right? That's what you are saying right now. When you sign a 1-year deal, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, you have faith in your ability to do it because on a 1-year deal, you know that your results are what's gonna get you a job next year or somewhere else. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna tell you this: the whole cake wasn't messed up, dog. It's the icing that's too sweet. The cake itself is cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's the icing on the cake. Listen to me, in a 17-game season, the Dallas Cowboy defense going to whip your ass at least 12 games. We hired you to help us in them 5. We can get through 12. It's them 5 games that just be like, God damn, how the hell we just give up 40 points to some random ass dude that we ain't never met before?
Yeah, that's what's discouraging. It's the same offense that's been giving us problems. The same type of offense.
Thank you.
The Shanahan tree offense. That's really discouraging.
And think about this, Land. We basically hired an assassin. Like we're looking for not even an assassin. We're looking for a specialist. You know how you get hurt and they send you to the doctor and they be like, damn, you need to go to a specialist. Like we're looking for a specialist because the overall defense from a macro standpoint is good. So it's like, bro, we shouldn't see diminish. If anything, we have the same problems we had last year. And that's what we're having right now. The same problems we had from last year. So
you see something like everybody's so infatuated and in love with these young, hot shot offensive coaches. But you know who really the valuable people, who really the prize? Like the male and female argument they got going on these days. You know who really the prize? The real prize is a defensive coach. Because guess what? Kansas City got a dope defensive coach over there. They winning championships. You look at several teams. You can always get you a good offense. It's hard. It's hard to come by with a great defense. You need somebody who gonna have you like super competitive from a defensive standpoint. You need somebody who calling card is a defense. Because offenses they come and go. They really trendy, but that defense still remain the one of the biggest reasons why people win championships. So if I was one of them people, I'd be looking for me a defensive coach.
Yeah, and think about this. Look at the Cowboys. We've been offensive-minded basically ever since Dak has been our quarterback. And I'm not saying that we haven't been successful, but we for the most part have always had a decent offense. And guess what? It's always been the what? Defense that's been our Achilles heel. Rams game, Cowboys versus Rams in the playoffs. We gave up 264 yards. Bro, you give up 264 yards rushing at someone else's house, you're losing that game.
But
You
when you
lost
think
that.
about it,
You losing that game.
it don't like that's what we was missing last year. No lie. Like Lamar defense gave him multiple times to get it right. Patrick Mahomes defense gave him multiple times. Like it really felt unfair. I was ready to get rid of Dak. I was done with Dak after that playoff game. I was sick of Dak. But I looked at Baltimore and Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I seen how many opportunities they got just to get one drive that scored. Like they defense stopped Baltimore like 5 times. And then now Patrick Mahomes put together a drive that got points. Like it was the same thing in Baltimore. Lamar Jackson gets stopped 10 times in a row. And then his defense finally give up some. Like we don't have that luxury. It's way better to have a great defense, man. Because your offense will eventually put some up there.
Hey,
eventually they will.
You know what's crazy, Land, now that you say that? When I think about the Ravens playoffs game that I watched vaguely because my team wasn't in it, so I wasn't really in it, but I was watching it, but I wasn't watching it. You know how I'd be, Land. You know 2 players I remember the most from that game? The Raekwon Smith and then the boy who kept dropping the passes.
I remember that safety too.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
I remember Raekwon Smith playing out of his freaking mind. And I remember Lamar Jackson did not have a good game.
I want y'all to know, man, even though we feel like it should, I think that's just a fantasy in the Cowboys' head. We want a quarterback to throw for 300-400 yards with 2-3 touchdowns and win us a championship game or NFC championship or something like that. But that ain't how it usually works, man. It's just not. Like, I guarantee you it's way more times that the defense and the overall team win got it done opposed to just a hero you can throw on your shoulders from the quarterback position. We got to get out of that fantasy, man. We need a full team win. You know what I'm saying? We need a full team win. We had one against Tampa Bay. That's the type of time we need to be on. We need a full team win. The defense played excellent. The offense played excellent. That's the type of football that's going to get you to the next level. But to sit up here and think that it's just going to be a quarterback to do it, we living in a dream world. We in fantasy land. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. And it ain't many quarterbacks who do that. Pat don't even do that. You know what Pat do? He finally do it after his, 5th opportunity to do it. Because his defense been to shut him down 4 times in a row. And then now we like, wow, Pat just won the game. Like, that's how a lot of people consume football. But you got to realize his defense gave him an opportunity to get it right. That's what's most powerful.
Yeah, man. I'm just looking at Lamar in his last 5 games, man. His last 5 games that he played. You got correlation that I've seen in his last 4 games, in his last 3 games, is Lamar's throwing the ball a lot. And in the last 3 games, he's thrown the ball over 30 times, and they've lost all 3 games. Because remember, they lost that playoff game, and they're 0-2 right now. Last game, he 34 attempts versus the Raiders, 37 attempts. 40. Wait, he had 34 attempts versus the Raiders. He had 41 attempts versus Kansas City week 1. And then he had 37 attempts in the last playoff game that they lost. And he lost all 3 of them. He lost all 3 of them games. Over 30.
I'm really not concerned with their offense. I'm more concerned about Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like
what does that say
being
to you,
a star. Him being a star player. What those stats?
Yeah.
It's pretty much, pretty much telling me what I thought about him.
Actually. And Lord, I'm gonna tell you this too. When he throws the ball over 30, listen to his percentage: 61%, 63%, 54%. Now listen to this. Now Lamar, when he throws the ball under 25 times, 22 attempts, 21 attempts. He 85%, 72%. Cowboys got to take the run away from Lamar and make him throw the ball, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this
We
question:
gotta
If
take
you
the
would,
run away from him. We got
if
to.
your name was West Coast Zimmer, right? If that was your name, West Coast Zimmer, would you take a conservative approach on Lamar, or would you send the hounds at him, like Mr. Burns used to say on The Simpsons? Release the hounds. What approach would you take to try to slow down Lamar?
I mean, it wouldn't be a. I would have a different game approach for. I would have a whole. Honestly, I would have two games approach. My first approach, right out the gate, I'm releasing the hounds. Right out the gate, I'm releasing the hounds. I don't give a damn. Listen, within the first quarter, I want at least one personal foul. Like one personal foul. I want Lamar to understand that when you run, we are gonna slang and bang your ass all day. We're gonna treat you as soon as you step across that line of scrimmage. We're gonna treat your ass like a running back. And what do we do to run backs? We dunk your ass. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Right out the gate, I'm sending them hounds at him. I'm overshine. I don't give it a late hit. I don't care. First quarter, I can compensate. I can overcompensate for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, right out the gate, I'm releasing the hounds on his ass. Right out the gate. Right out the gate, bro. We're going to set the tone right now.
I
Right out the,
think
you is
I
not going to be
think
doing that all day. And you got to think like this, bro. He going to be inside. He going to be inside. No, sir.
yeah, I agree with that. Cause I think the best way to go about it is to attack him. Cause we don't want him comfortable at all.
This is
We
first
don't
game
want him to get
inside, too.
comfortable.
This is This is gonna be his first game in the last 3 games in the dome too. Because in Kansas City they was outside. When they played the Raiders, they were at home and they were outside. And then they lost to Kansas City in Kansas City outside. So this is gonna
And you
be
know
Lamar.
he's gonna be feeling faster than ever.
Exactly. This is Lamar's
He's gonna
first
be
game on
feeling
turf.
fast and light.
This is gonna be
So
Lamar's
hey,
first game on turf.
I need to see if Zen really like that, man. Cause this one of them games where I need to see some exotic blitzes, some creative blitzes. I need to see that. I need to see Overshawn coming off the edge. I need to see Kendricks coming off the edge. Them double A gap mugs. I need you to get exotic with it. I need you to send Eric Kendricks on one. I need you to pull Micah on one. Like reverse. Like I need Lamar very uncomfortable in that pocket.
Facts.
That's what I need.
And I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to directional, I need Lamar Jackson going backwards, not forward. You know what I'm saying? So listen, so I'm gonna tell you this right here. This is gonna be a game where I low key need one of my D tackles to have a game, bruh. Because if my D tackles are getting wore out, man, in the middle, listen, that middle's gonna be soft all day, and then my linebackers aren't gonna be able to do much. Why? Because they're gonna have to be worried about the middle of the defense. So listen, so a guy like Mozzie Smith, if you play an extensive amount of snaps, and whoever we put in replacement of the boy that just went to the injury, who don't got an injury, but he old as hell. So that lets me know the Cowboys just don't want to cut you, but they want to give you more time to get a little bit more in shape. That's what they're saying, dog. If you didn't hear that, that's what they're telling you, dog. You know what I'm saying? When they send you to the injury room and you're not really injured, it's because you're not ready, dog.
And you don't supposed to snitch on yourself.
Exactly. Like, I don't, man, bro. Who is raising these dudes, bro? I ain't hurt.
He's a chatty catty. That's
Like,
what
I ain't really hurt. Yeah, you're not hurt, but you're not playing good either. So, like,
He's
basically,
trying to get on the team or something, probably.
yeah, you one step away from being fired, bro. It's basically like they didn't fire me; they just put me on probation. Yeah, but you've been here
They
6 years.
suspended me for 2 weeks.
They suspended me while they evaluate. Nah, bro, that is not a good thing. So so whomever the Cowboys decide to put at that D tackle position, man, you are going to have to. Like, I don't even really need you to get penetration, meaning you to go forward. If you can go forward, that's icing on the cake. But I just need their offensive line to not feel like they can go forward. Like, can I just get that? Can I at least get a stalemate where y'all just bow, two Titans just hit and y'all just stay there? I'll take that. But if the offensive line is pushing us and my defensive tackles is hanging out with the linebackers, no, bro, it's going to be a long day. And I'm going to keep it real with you. Derrick Henry's not even the dude I'm scared of. It's Lamar Jackson's legs. We've seen running backs at this level. You've seen running backs like Derrick Henry. You've seen him.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like you said. I want to mix it up though, because I think Lamar get a little vulnerable when he got to think. When he got to get past his first and second progression, I feel like that's when he struggles. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not open right out the gate, I think Lamar start, you know what I'm saying, thinking about the run too much and missing people open. Like I wanna mix that, like, some robber in there, some good cover two, cover three in there. I want to be a little versatile this week, man, because I feel like that could confuse Lamar. He probably can get in some trouble, throw a couple interceptions, run into a couple sacks. This will be a good game for Dorrance Armstrong to be here. You know what I'm saying? To get some of them hustle sacks, because I feel like Lamar can run around and get himself in trouble like that too.
Yeah, man. And listen, the stats say in his last 3 games, some of the common factors are he's throwing the ball over 30 times. When you're throwing the ball over 30 times, you are what? You are thinking. You are sitting back there and you're reading. Also, if you're throwing the ball, that means you're going what? Backwards. You're not going forward because you got to drop back to pass. You don't drop forward to pass. So those are teams like these 3 teams that just beat the Ravens. I think those teams understood how to beat Lamar. And if you beat Lamar, like the Ravens have a defense that's going to stop you, but it's not a scoring defense. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a Cowboys defense where their defense is going to put you in position to score points. You know what I'm saying? Because even with their defense being good, the Ravens' offense is only they still only averaging like 22 points. You know what I'm saying? So their offense is actually hurting their defense. You know what I'm saying? Low key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I'm the Cowboys, we have to for one take the run away from Lamar. Make him feel more comfortable and feel, man, let's throw the ball today. Why? Because, bro, every time I take off running, bro, they are hitting me. They are hitting me. You know what I'm saying? So then you get him in a position where, guess what? Just like Landlord just said right now he has to think. Now, and I'm not shading Lamar on saying he's a dumb quarterback or anything like that, but the numbers say when he throws the balls more, I'm going to tell you this. The numbers say when Dak throw the ball 30, 35, 40 times, the chances of us winning go actually down. Why? Because you got to think when you're throwing the ball, you're giving the defense what? More opportunities to stay in the game. Why? Because on an incompletion, the clock stops. You know what I'm saying? And you're also giving the defense opportunities to take the ball away from you. That's
Also,
why.
a lot of times you'll probably be behind if you're throwing a whole lot. So that's probably a decent, explanation for some of that stat. Not all of it, but some of it.
Somebody said Marquise Bell needs to get involved a little bit more. Hey, I want to know, man. Name me a player on offense, a guy on offense that has to have a big game.
I think if Jake
Not
Ferguson
that's
play,
good. I was gonna say that's not named CeeDee Lamb or Dak
if
Prescott.
Jake Ferguson play, he gonna have to have a big game this week. I think, I ain't the type that I ain't got to beat on my chest. I think everybody could see that when Jake Ferguson was out of that game, we kind of was a little, a little limited in the offense last week.
You
I
didn't
hear
know who you were
everybody
missing. You didn't know who you were missing, but you knew you were missing somebody. Then when
listen.
someone said it was Jake Ferguson, you were like, "Yeah, that's who. That's what it was." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I hear a lot of people dogging out Mike McCarthy and his scheme, but I don't hear many people saying that your number 2 option was not there. So that's a big time. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no legitimate people to step up in that way. And like we seen some people do good this game. Like Jalen Tolbert took a decent step to me, but it took him some time. Like he was struggling in the beginning of the game. Like that was an important 3rd and 10 right there. He could have caught the ball if he would have attacked the ball. He said it himself today. He said, I left some plays out there that could have changed the game. You absolutely did. We was down 28-13, bro. And Dak threw Jalen Tolbert like a nice out route. And Jalen Tolbert just stood there and waited on the football to get there. Now, could Dak could have threw that ball a little with a little more velocity? Of course. But me as a wide receiver, you never ever sit there and wait on the football to get there. Now you putting the DB in the plate. So Jalen Tolbert stood there like he was at the park and just waited on the ball. That could have drastically changed the game, Wes. If he would have caught that first down, who knows? We could have drawn down the field, got a touchdown, and been down 1 touchdown. 1 point. One score. It was 13-28. We could have went down that score and went for 2 and been down one touchdown.
You know, it's crazy. I use that as a coaching moment for my children, right? And I told them when that play happened, right? I asked my boys, I said, "Hey, what did he do on this?" And my 8-year-old says, "He was being lazy on the catch." I'm like, "Yep." And I said, "What is he supposed to do?" My other little boy says, "He's supposed to attack the ball." You don't wait
You
for
always
when the ball,
attack the ball at the highest point.
bruh,
That's
when the
what you
ball
do.
is in the air, it belongs to 21 other people. when the
But you
as
heard
soon
people look, people like I know this sound crazy. Tom Brady said this because I feel like he was just in the heat of the moment. He didn't have time to evaluate that. But I promise you, Tom Brady will look back at that play and be like, man, the receiver got to attack the ball. Tom Brady said that got to put some more on that ball. I promise you, if Tom Brady reevaluated that play, he'll be like, man, Jalen Tolbert got to come get the football.
yeah,
Like,
because you got to
yeah,
say it like this, landlord. Who's under the most stress in that play right there? Dak is. Dak is the one that's running for his life. So it's like at the end of the day, the way he gets it out of his hands is sometimes just the way he got to get it out of his hands, bro. Like sometimes you don't have the opportunity to put that on there. But even Michael Irvin said, bro, that's the difference between being a CeeDee Lamb and being a Jalen Turpin. Because being that dude, it's not the quarterback's job to put it in your hands. It's his job to put it in the area code and for me to answer the call. That means go get the ball. If you want it, go get it.
exactly. You got to help your quarterback out, man. Because, like, the quarterback already got a million things on his mind while he coming out. And then when you think about time he hiked the ball, do you know he done already fixed the protection? He done already diagnosed the defense. He done already seen where he needed to roll his protection. He already audible to some of the routes on the field. Then after that, he got to hike the ball and find out who's the open person before the defenders come and hit him. So he got to do all of that. And then you want him to throw a pinpoint perfect ball every time? That's too much. And all you got to do is run around and catch the ball. That's why in them situations, I look at the wide receiver like, bro, you got to go help your quarterback. You got to go catch that. And like I said, as the game progressed, Jalen Tolbert actually did that, man. I was happy to see him make some big plays and take a step, man. Like that's going to bode well for us in the future.
Hey, real quick update on Jake Ferguson. He was at practice yesterday. I'm gonna tell you something, a little insight why I believe he will play. Last week they actually tried to see if he could go before the Saints game, and he was ruled out for the Saints game. So he was actually trying to play last week. So I definitely believe that he's going to play this week. And I'm going to tell you this right here. I believe that the Cowboys kind of thought that he was going to play because that explains the high usage of Luke Shoemaker at the beginning of the game. Because, bro, they came out throwing the ball to the tight end like it was like that was the game plan to throw the ball to the tight end. And I'm going to tell you this right here. I know my quarterback just like I know my kids. I walk in my house. There's Taki fingerprints all over my white walls. That was my baby. You know what I'm saying? I go in my house, my VCR is taken apart and it's put all, part, not my VCR, but my Xbox is taken apart and my computer's taken apart and he didn't turn it into a transformer. That's for sure. That's for sure my 10-year-old TJ. But what I'm saying is this. I know my quarterback. My quarterback plays well when his tight end plays well. You can say that is oh my God, that's a handicap. He's a low. But guess what? Nobody holds that against Patrick Mahomes and his all-world tight end. His all-world. Patrick Mahomes is the best tight end in football. Forget a good one. He is the best one in football. So
exactly.
good. And nobody has a problem or holds it against him.
I would challenge you. It's real rare to see a great offense without a great tight end.
Facts. I mean, look at the
Real
Cowboys
talk.
historically.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman, who was his great tight end, put it in the comment box. Steve Young, who was his great tight end, put it in the comment box. Tom Brady, who was his great tight end, put it in the comment box. Like, bruh, all these great quarterbacks, they all had either a really great tight end or one that was above average.
Tight end is definitely the quarterback's best friend.
Tony Romo, who was Tony Romo's? Put it in
but
the comment box.
It's second to the run game. The run game is his best friend. The second best friend is his tight end, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know. But see, this the thing about it is the Dallas Cowboys, they treat the run game is our best friend, but like the run game is like that best friend that like you know that friend that like that rich kid that has this best friend that's really really good and they just overlook them, they just use them, they don't give them, they don't appreciate them. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. You know what I mean? Like
I thought you were finna say he the best friend you can't trust. The one that you gotta tell him to clap when you leave the room. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, the run game for us is really like that girl it's like that five that really like us, that really mud that go out here and wash your clothes and put your food on your table and do everything while we out here trying to chase these tens that never even seen us before. You know what I'm saying? Like Cowboys, first rule in the game is like the people that like you. You know what I'm saying? The run game should be your best friend. Why? Because it likes you. It fits you. It fits what you do. You know what I'm saying? It makes your quarterback a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He wants to throw the ball to the tight end. If he wants to throw the ball to the tight end, well, damn, don't you think you need to run the ball? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I think Dak been missing. Well, we got a tight end, we got tight ends, but I think he missing a big receiver. And that I would love to see Dak throw the ball to Flournoy, like real talk. And even though he ain't just this huge receiver, he play kind of like one. You know what I'm saying? His skill set, the way he go after the football, his body control, he kind of catch the ball like a power forward. He box you out. Like he got a bigger skill set than his frame is. So I love. I've been wanting Dak to have a big, physically imposing wide receiver for a long time, and they just keep ignoring that. So and look, the way Dak play, he wanted to make Michael Gallup one. Why you think he always throwing the ball like that to Michael Gallup? If he forced the ball to anybody almost, it usually be Michael Gallup. He just throw it up and be like, just put it in a spot and just tell MG to just go snatch it out the air. Like Dak ain't really never had that. He had that for a minute with Dez, but that was like the last couple of years. But we need Dak to have a skill set like that too.
Facts. And you need Dak to. I'm gonna tell you, the skill set is their $34 million receiver. We just gotta do it. Like all this and double team, don't man forget that. I don't. If I'm gonna have Dak just throwing the ball up to some guy and just hoping he come down with it, CD Lamb, that's his job. That's my $34 million wide receiver's job for sure. Appreciate you, my boy Jason Capel, with the $15 on Cash App, my guy. You a real one for that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Salute.
You know what I mean? That has to be CD Lamb for me. Like I don't want, and like at this point of the game, that's who I believe is gonna come down with it. You know what I'm saying? I believe Fournette got talent, but I believe CD Lamb has the production, has already shown me that he can do it. You know what I'm saying? So since he's already shown me that he can do it, I want to go with the guy who can do it. And $34 million says that I should at least try you first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that.
Hey, I see y'all putting all them tight ends in the comment box. Yeah. They haven't said officially if he's gonna play. And to keep it real with you, if I was the Dallas Cowboys, I wouldn't put the information out there until the last moment. You know what I'm saying? I would let Baltimore get ready for whomever they need to get ready for. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, on some tactical Cowboy stuff, I mean, hopefully the Cowboys don't put it out there if he's playing or not. Let them figure it out. I think they have to put it out there legally. They have to put it out an hour before the game. So let Baltimore know an hour before the game. Let us all know an hour before the game if he is or they're not going to play. Because adding Ferguson to this game does add a wrinkle to this game. It adds an extra weapon to this game. And to be honest with you, it adds a touchdown, bro, because the dude scores. In that red zone, Dak is going to throw that ball. And he gets inside that 20, not even in the red zone. He gets inside that 20 to 25 range. You going to see that seam route across the middle, try to split them safeties and get him in the. They either going to try to split them in the middle, or they're going to try to split them between the safety and the. They either try to do it two ways. They either try to catch him slipping between the safeties right there in that little gap that's right there, or he tries to catch him slipping between the safety and the corner, that little gap right there, because they be in cover too. So as soon as the corner drop back, boop, 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 the corner has to stay because he's deepest man deep. He can't move and he can't go past the goal line because you're in the red zone. So he has the corner, the safety is basically in concrete. You know what I'm saying? So he has to stay right there, and in whichever way he go, and Ferguson is smart enough to go the opposite way, and he just literally if the safety goes this, Ferguson just fades this way, and he just.
Man, I promise y'all that game would have been totally different if we had Jake Ferguson out there. Cause look, Marcus McFarland said it was 14-6 when Brooks fell. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a ball game right there. That's a ball game right there. Then we was driving. Actually, we was driving on that drive when they threw the interception because Brooks fell. We could have went out there and tied that ball game right there. That would have changed this whole game, y'all. So I mean, I think the offense, it had its little hiccups. But the defense, it just put a lot of pressure on this offense. Because it's like now the offense got to be perfect. We got to be perfect now. Because the defense playing, terrible. So now we got to actually be perfect. Every time we touch the ball, we got to score. You don't want nobody to be perfect. We don't want the defense. We don't want to have to ask the defense to be perfect, do you? So that means the offense going to be terrible. If we go out there and say defense, we need a shutout because the offense just going to score 3 points. Is that fair? You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you mean tell me y'all can't even score 14 points? Like, 2 points, 3 points? You know what I'm saying? Like, why we got to have a shutout? Like, y'all need to do better.
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys offense definitely needs a bounce back. They definitely needs an explosion of points. You know what I'm saying? And, what I want to see this Cowboy offense do is score on your first drive, dog. If you can't score on your first drive, you know what that lets me know? That lets me know that, one, the plan that you put together for the last 5 days didn't work. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't work. Or you didn't have a really good one to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, over the last 3 days, the Dallas Cowboys are watching film on the Ravens, and they're breaking down what they feel that they can do on their first offensive drive, what you can do, because that's going to be the drive that sets the tone. Bro, you got 3, 4, almost, you have you have 4 days. In the NFL, that's a week, you know what I'm saying, because they play on Sundays. But you have an NFL week to prepare for this team. If you can consistently not score on your opening drive, that lets me know that your preparation going into this game sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks because it's just not this team. Like, it's the last 3 games. Like honestly, like, that's what it's been, man. Like, we need to get better at scoring on our opening drive. Why? Because a lot of teams like to win the toss so they can do what? Defer. They want to defer the ball to the second half. That means they're going to give you the ball anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like my offense on the field first.
I do
I
too.
really do.
I
I
do
like
too.
my offense on the field first. I feel like they'll set the tone better than the defense do. And I done seen it too much. So I'm standing on it. I would much rather see Dak and the offense come out there first compared to seeing Micah in the defense come out there first.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's the same boat I'm in too. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, and like I said, most of these teams are gonna try to win the turn. If the Ravens win, I can almost guarantee you they're gonna defer. So you're gonna put your offense on the field first. And if the Cowboys win, they're gonna. I would hope they. I don't know what the Cowboys gonna do because we won the toss last game. Put the defense on the field, and they gave up a touchdown the first drive.
I think we learned our lesson. We won't be deferring no more. I don't think we'll be deferring no more, especially at home, bro. We got to set the tone. We already talked about that. We had a great discussion the last show. Like, if y'all missed that one, y'all did yourself a disservice. Like, we talked about the culture and the home field disadvantage almost. Like, if we ain't got this crowd rocking, it almost feel like a neutral site for real. So we need to come out there with a touchdown to rile the crowd up so they can feel that pressure. That's what we need.
Yeah, because see, this defense, they play better when the crowd is already lit. Because then they come out there, them towels is already moving. Any little thing that they do, defend, an incomplete pass, they already AT&T Stadium's already going crazy. Because you got to think, AT&T, it's a real uppity ass crowd. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot to get them about their seats. Oh, we've seen that before. We've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? They need to see a touchdown. Get that touchdown going. Get them white towels rolling. Blah, 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 blah. Then Micah Parsons come out there. That noise is loud. Lamar Jackson drops back. He do something crazy. Donald comes sliding up the middle. Smack his ass. Ball comes out. Ball comes out. Ball comes out.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
lit. We
you
lit.
lit, dog. You lit.
Yeah. See, one thing I'll say though, I really feel like the offense hold it down in that type of situation. Like, for real. And I see somebody said the play calling was terrible. Like, believe it or not, man, I went back and watched all the offensive film, bro. And I want you to know we left for at least like 3, 4 touchdowns on the field. And I'm talking about it was just miscommunication. Sometimes it was a bad throw. Sometimes it was a bad route. Like, we love touchdowns on the field. So, I don't see how people jumping off the bandwagon of the offense after game 2, after this was a great offense last year. A lot of people saying fire everybody and change the offense after week 2. I don't understand it, but hey, plus we was without Jake Ferguson. Like I don't hear nobody talking about this. They just saying Mike McCarthy's terrible and the offense was terrible, and we need a Shanahan coach. That's what the masses is talking about right now. But me, I'm not panicking. I'm not jumping off the ship just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them at least 2-3 more weeks because I know what happened last year. We were slow out the gate last year, and then we torched the whole NFL. Had the MVP and had probably should have been another MVP candidate in CD Lamb. So, in my opinion, bro, just relax. Cause I say, look, if you don't like this offense, you must don't like 1,700 yard CD Lamb. Cause he was in this offense, and that's when the only time you ever seen him play that good.
Facts. Facts. Hey man, we've been on here for about an hour, man. We appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us, man. My boy Landlords, I got to get him back to his job, and I got to get to mine, man. Hey Landlord, let them know where they can find you at, my guy.
Already, man. Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Hey, I already know I'm rocking with the Facebook GOAT West Coast. I need y'all to do me a favor, man. I'm 500 followers away from 5K, and that's what I need to get the monetization going, man. So y'all go over there and follow me at Landlord from Alabama on Facebook, man. Help me reach this milestone. And on YouTube, I'm like 100 subs away from 7K. So I'm trying to reach these goals, man. Y'all help your boy out. Go ahead and conquer this stuff today or, very soon. And I appreciate y'all.
Hey man, so right now, I need everybody to do things to hit that subscribe button wherever you're watching at, please. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. You're watching on Facebook, hit that subscribe button. Watching on X, appreciate you. We got 30 people watching on X. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And if you're watching on Twitch, appreciate you, Twitch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of commenting, but no money is not getting read. But no money is not getting read. Israel, what you talking? A lot of us commenting, but no money. Hey, listen, Israel, we can only read so many, man. So but I will tell you this though. If you send it on their Cash App or if you send it as a super chat, it automatically stands out. That's the cheater code on how to get your comments read. A lot of these people that's in there that get their comments read is because they hit that Cash App or they're hitting that super chat and then it shows on my little screen right there. So it's just easy. It says I have over 1,126 comments right now. So I promise you, my boy, it was not personal, but I promise you, if you hit that Cash App or hit that super chat so it lights up, it will be personal when I read it because I'm going to say, appreciate you, like my boy Jason Kappa, who hit that Cash App. Appreciate it, my boy. Shout out to my boy Lou Takes. Appreciate you, my guy. Shout out to my guy. I got a show with him later on today. Hey, man, thank you guys for all watching. You guys already know what it is. It's your boy.